everyone, it's Lisa. I am here today to do a tag video that I saw over the weekend. I took a trip to New York with my family for a Christmas party and had a blast. This video is a tag that I saw over the weekend made by Lauren in the Books, and I'll put her tag video down below. And I think she got this video from Joce at SquibblesReads. So this is a video about things that I like, things in life that make me happy, simple things, but things that just sneak up on you and give you that warm, fuzzy feeling inside. So I'm going to give you a list about 10, 11, 12 things. So the first thing that I'm going to mention is actually a sound. So you have all of your senses and things interact with you every day, but one of the things that I love to hear is this sound. I have a can of soda. We call it soda, pop, whatever you call it. So isn't that awesome? I don't think I'm going to drink this because it's orange fizz and I didn't exactly like it the first time I tried it, but maybe I will later. But anyway, that's like one of my favorite sounds to hear. I don't know why. It's just so fun. I'm not really a soda drinker anymore. I used to drink a lot of Diet Coke, but I've moved on to seltzer water with apple cider vinegar and ginger in it, and it's a healthy drink, and I drink that every day. So no more soda for me, but I still love the sound. So the next thing that makes me happy usually happens in the wintertime. We have a lot of people in the neighborhood who like to burn wood in their fireplaces, and then it comes out the top of their chimney, and the smell is just glorious. The smell of burning wood in the wintertime just makes me feel so happy. In the summer, we have bonfires and roast marshmallows and those kinds of things. So that's like a whole separate fun kind of thing. But in the wintertime, I love to smell the smoke from the chimney. It just has this warm, fuzzy, yummy feeling to it. The next thing that makes me really happy is going to the beach. Now, I used to, when I was a teenager, lay out on the beach all day and not care and burn like a lobster because I'm so fair. But now that I'm older, I don't really enjoy doing that anymore. So if I go in the morning around 9 or 10 before it gets hot, or late in the evening, maybe around sunset, 4 or 5 o'clock, that's the time of the day that I love to be at the ocean and just to look out at the body of water in front of you that has no land out there, and it's just water and you can't see anything else. Just the vastness of it overcomes me, and it's so beautiful to watch, and the waves and the seagulls, the whole thing, I just enjoy immensely. And living in Massachusetts, I don't really get to go as much as I should because I have the ocean right here. But it is one thing that if I get to go, I absolutely love doing. Another thing that I love here in Massachusetts is we get a lot of snow. We actually got some this morning, so I'm super excited about that. A lot of people here hate the snow and they constantly complain about it, and that's something I just don't understand. If you don't like snow, why are you living in Massachusetts? If you don't love snow, why are you anywhere near here? You should be in Florida or Arizona or somewhere that it's really hot. Texas, I don't know. Go somewhere where it's hot if you don't like the snow. My family thinks that I like the snow because I don't have to shovel. I have a very capable husband and 2 strong boys, and they do all the shoveling when the snow comes. They shovel off my car, they shovel the walkway, the driveway. So I don't really have to do any of that, and that's why they think that I love snow. It could be, but I still do love it. Just watching it fall down is just so peaceful. Another thing that I love is singing. And I'm not the best singer, I have to say that, but I love to sing in the shower. I love to sing in the car. I love to embarrass my kids and sing in the supermarket. So wherever I get a chance to sing, I absolutely love it. Of course, I get the chance every week to sing in church, and that's awesome. But I love singing and just about anything. I love music in general. I love listening to music, dancing to music. Anything music related is so much fun. So we just took a trip to New York, actually Long Island, which is where I grew up. And New York is known for their bagels. They have the best bagels in the world. There's just no debating that. So one of my favorite bagels to get is a salted bagel. So I was able to get one of those. Maybe I'll go ahead and post a picture at the end as well. I love salted bagels, just the dough with the salt on it. And then if I dunk it in my coffee or my tea, oh my gosh, it's heaven. It's just a piece of heaven. So of course we brought home a bunch and I froze them last night. So I get to have that treat every once in a while. One other thing I love animals. I'm a huge animal person and especially a dog person. So I have a dog. Her name is Cece and she is a golden doodle. But she's just, she's such a joy. You know, dogs, they don't come with any strings attached. They just love you no matter what. I left her for the weekend and came home. She was a little upset, but then, you know, after a few minutes came right over and she just loves me. I think I'm her alpha because I feed her and I take care of her and let her outside and whatnot. So my kids wonder why she loves me more than them. And I always say, well, that's why, because I take the most care of her and they don't. But that's okay. I'm good with loving her and having her all to myself. Another thing about being here in New England is the fall weather. When the leaves turn colors, it is one of the prettiest places I've ever been to with fall leaves. And we just experienced that with the reds and the orange and the yellow. And we absolutely love fall here in New England. It's just probably my favorite season of all. I love baking, and I was hoping to do a video with my son. He's 12 and he loves to cook. He actually tried out for MasterChef Junior and went through all the way through to the 3rd interviews where they were going to choose and got dropped. So he was pretty crushed about that. So I'm trying to keep him in the cooking baking mode without being discouraged. But he loves to try new recipes, especially when it comes to baking, you know. So, and I love baking too, so I know he gets that from me. But we're hoping to do a little baking video for you in the near future and show you some of the yummy recipes that he's been able to find over the past few months. Of course, I'm never going to lose any weight with him baking stuff all the time, but I love him and I wouldn't want it any other way. Now that it's Christmas time, I love watching Christmas movies with my kids. I love all of the old White Christmas, It's a Wonderful Life, and then the Charlie Brown Christmas special, and then newer movies my kids prefer, I'm sure, which is Elf and A Christmas Story. I don't know how many more years they're going to be around and they're going to want to watch and sit with Mama and watch Christmas movies, but I'll take it as long as I can. It makes me so happy to be able to do that. And maybe one last thing that makes me so happy is finding my life passions. And I have a few things that I've listed already, like baking and singing and watching the snow, and that's all good. But when I can find a way to help people or a cause to get into, one of the things that I really love is an organization called bindinglove.org, and they make scarves from recycled material. The money they make from the scarves goes to children in Thailand who are wrapped up in the sex trafficking. I really do have a passion for this and want to help in any way I can when it comes to this subject. I read last month Half the Sky, and that was an amazing book about women who have experienced being involved in the sex trafficking agenda and in a way have suffered so much, but in the end have overcome. So it's something that I absolutely love. So I'm going to show you one of my scarves that I have. It's all sewn together from people's old clothes, recycled clothes, which is just so much fun. There are so many different colors and styles, and then they have a tag on the front that says Binding Love. And there's a verse in Proverbs 3 that says you will bind these words around your neck. And you can look that up, and you could also look up the Binding Love scarves. It's a great gift to give to someone. maybe to give to someone you can't think of finding a gift for. So yes, this is something close to my heart, and feeding the homeless with an organization in my town is also another thing that I love to do. My dog is barking, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I encourage you to make a video of the things that you love. Things in life that make you happy, the little things that just make your day. So either write them down below or comment on any one of mine. I'd love to talk with you. And I hope that you're enjoying this holiday season so far. I have some lights up. I thought they were white, but they're not. They're colored, but I put them up anyway. So enjoy your day, and I will see you soon. Bye.